Have you ever wondered why Carrefour, such a peculiar name, means crossroads? The history of this retail giant is much more than just a simple supermarket. It's an adventure of vision, risk, and, of course, a juicy myth or two. The beginning, a crossroads of ambitions. Let's go back to France in 1959. The brothers Jacques and Denis Defory, along with Louis de Forest, had a revolutionary idea: to create a supermarket where customers could find everything from fresh food to appliances, all under one roof and at competitive prices. In an era where small shops dominated the landscape, the idea sounded far-fetched. But these entrepreneurs saw an opportunity in the growing motorization of society and the need for more efficient shopping. Thus, in Annecy, a small town in the French Alps, Carrefour was born. The name, Crossroads, in French, was no coincidence. The first store was located precisely at an intersection, symbolizing the meeting point between producers and consumers. The first steps: innovation and risk. The first years were not easy. Competition from traditional stores was fierce, and convincing suppliers to work with a new business model was no easy task. But the founders of Carrefour were visionaries. They implemented innovative strategies, such as self-service and large-scale sales, which allowed them to offer lower prices. They were also pioneers in the creation of private labels, quality products at even more affordable prices. A key moment was the opening of the first hypermarket in 1963 in Sainte-Geneviève-des-Bois, near Paris. With an area of 2,500 square meters, this commercial giant offered an unprecedented variety of products, from food to clothing, to household items. It was a resounding success that marked the beginning of Carrefour's expansion throughout France. Global expansion, a retail empire. From the 1970s onwards, Carrefour began its international expansion. First in Europe, then in Latin America and Asia. The key to its success was adapting to the particularities of each market, offering products and services that met the needs of local consumers. The brand became synonymous with hypermarket, a place where families could do all their weekly shopping in a single trip. The low-price strategy and wide variety of products attracted millions of customers, making Carrefour one of the world leaders in the retail sector. The myth of the logo, a design error? This is where the story gets interesting. A myth circulates about the origin of the Carrefour logo, that red, blue, and white diamond that we all know. Urban legend has it that the original design was simply a red and blue diamond, representing the colors of the French flag. According to the legend, a designer accidentally left a blank space in the center of the diamond. At first, it was considered an error, but someone realized that that empty space, seen in a certain way, formed a white C, the initial of Carrefour. The story goes on to say that, despite being an error, the founders of Carrefour were delighted with the result. They saw in that hidden C a symbol of ingenuity and originality, and decided to keep the design as it was. Fact or fiction? The truth is that there is no concrete evidence to support this story. Carrefour's designers have never officially confirmed the myth. However, the legend persists, fueled by the curiosity and fascination generated by the idea that a simple mistake can give rise to such an iconic symbol. The fact is that, regardless of its origin, the Carrefour logo has become a globally recognizable symbol, representing the brand and its values. Carrefour today: adaptation and challenges. Today, Carrefour is much more than a hypermarket. The brand has evolved to adapt to new times and the changing needs of consumers. In addition to traditional hypermarkets, Carrefour offers a wide range of formats, from local supermarkets to convenience stores. It has also invested heavily in e-commerce, allowing customers to shop from the comfort of their homes. However, Carrefour also faces significant challenges. The growing competition from other retail chains, the rise of e-commerce, and the need to adapt to new consumer trends are some of the challenges the brand must overcome to remain relevant in the future. Closing. More than a supermarket. The history of Carrefour is the story of a bold vision, a commitment to innovation, and the ability to adapt to change. From that first crossroads in Annecy to becoming a global giant, Carrefour has come a long way. And even if the myth of the logo is just an urban legend, it serves to remind us that, sometimes, the best ideas arise in the most unexpected way. Because sometimes, behind a simple logo, there is a whole story that few know. Did you enjoy learning about the history of Carrefour? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to discover more myths and legends of your favorite brands. And leave us in the comments which brand you would like us to analyze in the next video.